right.
I asked y'all the question, did y'all have that same fakeness in y'all heart today? Y'all said no. This is not me belittling y'all, because a lot of us go through the same thing.
That's right.
Y'all do have the fakeness in your heart. You want to know why? You want to know where? You want me to prove it? Y'all drive? If the cops pull up behind you right now, whoop, whoop, yeah.
Bring it out, bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out.
You know your tags is good. You know your license good. You know you ain't got nothing in the glove box. You know your car good. What do you still do?
Right.
That's the fakeness that the Bible's talking about.
Bring it out.
So we got the same fakeness.
Right.
It's just not in the same regards of them in slavery.
What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
I got something for Miss Hayes and D. You got 5 minutes, D.
I got 5.
Miss Hayes says she is so-called African-American, but she said they changed it over the many years.
Yeah.
Would you agree? What's your nationality, D? We're going to help Miss Hayes out right here.
Man, I'm African-American too, though.
What? Okay. Psalms 49:11. You drop all that. What does African mean?
Black?
You got black. We got on black cargo pants. That's just the color in the crayon box. If you wanted to go to the land of black, you go to where you go to? What's the American Airlines? You say, hey sir, how you doing, Miss D? Hey, how you doing, Miss Hayes? Where you want to go today, sir? I want to go to the land of black. We'll look at you like you're crazy. What the land of black is? Is it a city? Is it a state? What about a land?
Come on now.
What about a street? It's got to, no, it's a park. It's a park. No, it's a town. It's a town.
Bring it out.
What is black other than a color?
Bring it out. Peers.
So they can't be what you are. You can't be black. You more of a caramel color. There you go. I like that, D. What are we? You are the children of Israel from the tribe of Judah, Miss Hayes.
That's
You
right.
remember that. You too, sis. Y'all remember that. D. Who are we?
Yeah.
Africa comes from a man named Leo Scipio Africanus.
Right.
That's a so-called white man.
Right.
You may say, hey, all right, cool. I ain't African then. Scratch it. I'm American. American came from another white man. Leo Amerigo Vespucci.
Right.
So when you say, my name is Dennis, and I'm African American, you saying you come from the sea, the 2 white men.
That's right.
What 2 white men can get together and make anything? Can they make a child? There ain't no woman there.
Bring it out.
So did you come from 2 white men? No. What, they got 2 men in the chemistry set? What they got?
Bring it out.
It ain't possible, right?
No, it ain't possible.
So now, D, now I'm confused. Now what's your nationality? Read that.
The book of Psalms, chapter 49 and verse 11.
Read.
Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations.
Watch this, D.
They call their lands after their own names.
Now, we are from Jerusalem. All of our people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the children of Israel.
Right.
Our homeland is Jerusalem.
That's right.
Today it's called Northeast Africa. So we are from over there. But when our oppressors came over there and put us in slavery and brought majority of us here to America, they took that name of their land, they changed it from Ham and named it Africa.
Right.
Because they named the land after themselves.
Right.
So you can't be African. What's your nationality now? You are from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
You are a child of God. Romans 3:1. Why is that important, D?
Sis.
Watch the car, watch the car. Why is that important, D? Y'all look related.
We used to work together.
Okay. Why is that important? Yeah, that you're the children of Israel. Because before today, you thought you came from 2 white men. I'm just making fun with you, but that's what it is.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I mean. I mean, really though, bro. Like, well, I should call you bro. I should say.
No, you do your thing. See,
like I do look at y'all a little bit on YouTube, whatever. You know what I mean?
Sure it's us?
Well, I mean, it's a lot of purple and gold up there, you know what I mean?
Eli, what you been telling me? You been doing good? Okay. Has it been good?
So I think, yeah, it's
Okay.
been, it do, in a way, it do have you thinking though, right?
Right.
But what I say though, what I don't agree with though.
There we go.
Bring it up, bring it
So,
up.
before you say that, you do agree that you're an Israelite though?
I mean, I agree. I mean,
Somewhat.
somewhat. You know, I'm
making
still
sense.
learning. I'm still
Right,
learning.
right.
I said
It
makes sense though.
than
Yeah,
African American.
it do.
I got you. Go ahead.
All right,
What
so,
you disagree with?
like from what I see though, bro, like I get y'all, you know, trying to like give it to our people for the, you know, enlighten them.
Yes, sir.
But like, shouldn't we go to the ones that started this rhetoric though?
What you mean?
Like the white man. We got a lot of white churches, bro. Like,
Okay.
It's a lot. Like you got one here, you got one there. They everywhere, right?
Yeah.
But like to make black people understand it more and want to come to this,
Right.
like we gotta see y'all oppress the oppressor, bro.
Gotcha. I agree.
You see what I mean? Like, cause you can go to a black church any day of the week and say, yeah, this is what you believe in a false Christ, right? Like, or Christ is not for you, right?
Okay.
But you gotta also tell that other man too, the one that put this knowledge in our head to say that, oh well, this is your God, this is your Christ, right?
Okay, you said something.
Right?
I agree with
Like if I see it more on the white church, like
Yeah.
then I can say, okay, yeah, all right, you know, I should go stand with my brother because I see him, he pressing the oppressor. They the one that said that this is your Christ, this is what he looked like. So I feel like we should more, like y'all should put pressure on them more than the black church, bro. Like that's all I say. Like
I got you. So you know,
because I do see y'all like be on the black churches a lot, bro.
Now,
and
can I answer?
Yeah, go ahead, sure.
Okay. Amos 3:3, and then we'll get Isaiah 50:92.
All right.
You are 91% right. Ain't nothing you said. Nothing you said was off.
Right.
We get it.
Right.
But it's something that, okay, I'm gonna go a little bit, I'm gonna say something here, because I grew up in the hood too.
Absolutely.
If something happens in the hood, your homeboy come back and tell you, hey, yo, such and such, we got a ride on such and such.
Absolutely.
Do you ask why?
Half of the time I don't.
Just go.
Half of the time we just go, yeah.
And then when you get there, you find out it's some bullshit.
Yeah.
What do you say to him in the car? When y'all riding back by yourself?
Be a lot I'll say to him, bro.
Right.
It'd
What should you, now, so one of y'all probably gonna be facing 5 or 10, somebody probably get arrested, but what should you have done when he first came to you?
Yeah, I should have told him we shouldn't have did it.
You should have asked him,
like
what
was going on? Why are we going to do this? Yeah.
There you go.
Right.
So the first question that we should ask ourselves, before we can get on anybody else, we have to fix what first? We have to fix us. Watch this.
I like
Read that.
you, bro.
Look at Amos, chapter 3, verse 3. Two scriptures. Can two walk together except they be agreed?
Can two walk together except they be agreed, D? Ms. Hayes, can two people walk together?
Can two walk together?
Except they be agreed. Can two people walk together in harmony if they don't agree with each other?
Oh, no.
It don't happen.
Absolutely.
So I'm not talking about you. I'm an imaginary person. If he's a drug dealer, you got your own business, and he's a pedophile. Yeah. And all three of us gonna get together, and we're gonna go get on the white man. Does it make sense? It doesn't. Because his belief, no, man, I'm trying to get out here and get this money, man. Forget them. Forget them. You trying to build up the economy. You got your own business. You trying to do wealth to the young men. What is the pedophile doing?
Bring it out. Hey, he doing
Trying to
that
mess
red
with you.
children and all.
Can y'all really get together?
No,
so the
sir.
first thing we have to do,
No,
D,
sir.
before we can get on anybody else, we
For sure.
have to agree with each other.
Right.
You with me? Once we get that, Isaiah 59:2.
Bring it home.
It's something. It's something we have to do. So you're not wrong. This is coming. This, when we get vengeance from the Lord. For everybody doing what they did to us, we're going to get vengeance.
That's right.
What they did to us in slavery, God is not going to let that go.
Bring it out.
Because have they ever been judged for what they did to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? No, they have not. If you steal a piece of candy bar, you getting 5 to 10 years.
Bring it out.
They did this. Statute of limitation of murder ain't up. Why ain't nobody in jail?
Right.
What they love to say, that wasn't me, that wasn't me. That was my ancestors that put y'all in slavery. Don't they say that? Well, if there was them, and y'all really ain't like that, then give us our damn land back.
Right.
Why don't they do that? Will they do that? No, we got the whole earth, sis.
Right.
But watch this, D. I got one more. We're gonna be about another hour. You gotta hear this. I want y'all to hear this. You gotta hear this. So we have to agree in order to walk together. Would y'all agree? Y'all have to agree. No matter what it is, you have to agree to walk together. Read this.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 59 and verse 2.
Here's the reason. Start at verse 1.
Verse 1.
Here's the reason.
Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened, that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy, that it cannot hear.
The Bible said God's hand is not shortened, that he can't save us. And his ear will always hear our affliction. A lot of our people, they say, man, forget God. He left us down here. What is he doing for us? But God hears you. We're in this position. Right. So in order for them to do, look, we was the greatest people on earth. Think about it. What's your name, bro? What's your name?
Khalid.
Khalid?
Khalid.
Khalid and who? Jonathan. With y'all mindset today, I don't know who y'all are. Think about today. Y'all got kids?
Yes, sir.
No, you got one. You got nieces and nephews? What if, with the way the world is today, so-called white man bust in your house and try to snatch your kids from you? What would your natural reaction be? Leviticus 26:36. What would your natural reaction be?
It ain't going down there.
It ain't going down like that, because that fear ain't on us. That fear was on them like that in slavery. But nowadays, we can sit up here and say all day, man, ain't no way. Ain't no way. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't going down like that. I got something in the trunk. I got something under the seat. It ain't going down like that.
Bring it out.
But back in the day, they didn't have that.
Right.
Why couldn't they fight for their kids back? Your forefathers. Because y'all descend from the greatest people that ever walked the face of this earth. Right. Y'all are the children of Israel. Right. Have y'all ever heard that? What's your nationality? You African American? African American, Native American? Y'all are from the tribe of Judah. Right. Jesus Christ came from the same tribe. Did y'all know that? Right. That's how great y'all are. Watch this. Where we at? Read that.
Leviticus chapter 26 and verse 36.
Read.
And upon them that are left alive of you, I will send a faintness into their hearts.
God said to those people that was left alive in slavery, he will put a faintness in their heart. Right. Meaning he will put the spirit on them not to fight back, because they had to go through the punishment because they broke his laws.
Teach.
You ever gave your kids commandments, laws to do in the house? No, laws to do in the house.
I got babies.
They still got laws. Hey, don't touch that what?
So
if they do it, what's gonna happen? Now I know nowadays people like, yeah, see, that's what your ass get. But you gave them a law to not do what? Not touch it. As they get older, if you get kids, bro, if you decide to get kids and a wife, you grow up. They grow up. You give them something to do, what you gonna do? You gonna punish them. That's what God said. So God put a faintness in their heart to not fight back. Is that faintness in y'all heart today?
But not fight back.
Yeah. So that faintness is not in y'all heart.
No, I'm gonna fight back.
Okay, you gonna fight back. Okay, watch this.
Bring it out.
Faintness into their hearts.
Watch this.
In the lands of their enemies.
Read.
And the sound of a shaking leaf shall chase them.
It said the sound of a shaking leaf shall chase someone. Now we know realistically a leaf can't chase anybody. What sound does a leaf make? Can you hear a leaf if it falls? That's how frightened they were in slavery. The sound of a leaf falling on the ground. Master coming.
That's right.
I asked y'all the question, did y'all have that same faintness in y'all heart today? Y'all said no. This is not me belittling y'all, because a lot of us go through the same thing.
That's right.
Y'all do have the faintness in your heart. You want to know why? You want to know where? You want me to prove it? Y'all drive? If the cops pull up behind you right now, whoop, whoop, yeah.
Bring it out, bring it out.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
You know your tags is good. You know your license good. You know you ain't got nothing in the glove box. You know your car good. What do you still do?
Right.
That's the faintness that the Bible's talking about.
Bring it out.
So we got the same faintness. Right. It's just not in the same regards of them in slavery. But bro, that's a curse. This earth belongs to y'all. Right. Why should you be scared of somebody pulling up behind you in a car?
Bring it out.
That's that faintness. That's why I said it's still there. You go to court. I'm not saying you did anything. Who are you in front of? Is your heart ain't faint? Oh, baby. Your heart ain't faint?
Right.
So it's still here today.
Right.
Right.
Because we broke God's laws. The shaking leaf is things like a cop car behind you. The shaking leaf is that call you get while you at work saying your daughter is hurt or your son is hurt. The shaking leaf is, yo, you get a letter in the mail saying the court need to come see you. That's a shaking leaf. The shaking leaf is when you ain't got no money in your account and your bill is due tomorrow.
Bring it.
That's a shaking leaf. Water fall free from the sky, bros. Why we gotta pay for it?
Bring it out.
It's free. But if we put up a bucket and collect rainwater, it's a felony.
Bring it out.
But you run the earth. The earth belongs to you. But why it ain't yours no more?
Yeah.
Because we broke God's laws.
That's right.
Y'all heard about that brother?
No.
Y'all heard about that brother that was found hung? What y'all think happened?
I don't know, man. I don't know for real.
Deuteronomy 28:67. You don't know for real? What you think about it? Your own opinion. Don't worry about it.
I know he ain't hungry. I don't think he hungry, sir.
You know what I want? 65. You know he ain't hang himself. Watch this. You know what I want?
I don't think he would have came from Chicago to hang himself.
That don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. What did the police say? They said he did it himself. Said it ain't no proof that didn't nobody do it. And we all know, look, we all know what goes on in the truck stop. I'm not saying he was in the midst of that, but we know it ain't just him there.
Yeah.
It's other people there. Right. You know what I want? The 65. Our lives shall hang. Yep, read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 65.
66, watch this.
Verse 66. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night.
The Bible says our life shall hang in doubt while we in slavery. Y'all know why our life shall hang in doubt? Because we don't know what's going to happen to us when we leave this house.
Right.
Is that true? We don't know, as black men, do we know what's going to happen to us when we leave our house? Hey bro, do we, as black people, do we know what's going to happen to us when we leave our house? It's a fight every day. You know, as a black man, Hispanic and Native American, walking outside your house, it's like, when you talk to your wife or whatever, when you about to leave the house, it's like going through a safari. It's like, look, all right, when you go out there, don't look at them, don't talk to them, keep your eyes straight. You gotta walk 2 steps behind. You gotta walk to the left. Make sure you're upright. Why do we gotta have stipulations when we come out the house? But people that ain't even our people, like Arabs, can come set up a store right in the middle of our hood. We've been here for hundreds of years. Why we ain't got no stores?
Right.
Because our people, they don't care about why we in the condition that we in.
That's right.
They only care about themselves.
Right.
Are we gonna get anywhere like that? The Black Panthers, they was together. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, they all fought for equality. You know who else fought for the most equality in the world? Zephaniah 2:1. I know y'all gotta go. Zephaniah 2:1. The greatest man to ever walk this earth was a black man. And do you know his name? Who his name? Y'all don't know? Who the greatest man that ever walked this earth and he's a black man? Yeah, who? Say it again. What he say? Jesus. He said Jesus. Oh, y'all. That's right! Y'all looking at me kind of crazy. Y'all ain't know Jesus was black? Y'all ain't know he looked like y'all? You heard?
Yeah, I heard.
I gotta give y'all 2 scriptures before y'all go. Zephaniah 2:1, and then we're gonna get what Christ looked like. Because he looked just like you. When I see you, I wouldn't think to kill you. I wouldn't think to hurt you. Because when I see you, I see Jesus.
Right.
When I see you, I see Jesus. When I see you in that car, I see Jesus. All right, bro. Read that.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1.
Read.
Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation that desire.
The only nation on the earth that don't like being around each other. Hey, how you doing? Hey, come on over here, pull over. You the children of God too. You ain't never heard you was an Israelite happy. Oh, you heard that? Well, now I gotta get on you. Because these brothers ain't know why you ain't showing them. See? But we are supposed to be we are supposed to be gathered together. That's what God says. Right? If we're gathered together, you got a bunch of friends, a bunch of best friends, that's your best friend, your cousin. You got a bunch of friends,
I got a handful.
People that you hang out with, your day ones. In order for all of y'all to hang out, for the most part, All of y'all believe the same thing. So what? When we was in wickedness, if I was hanging in the street, if I was a blood, 9 times out of 10, my cousin was blood, my homeboy was blood, and we all hung out together. Ain't that right? If you was growing up in the hood, if he was a vice lord, 9 times out of 10, his friend was one, his cousin was one, and they all hung out. And when you see another group of men that look just like you, what you did? You threw up gang signs because you was ready to do something to you, and you don't even know who he was. It was all over the color of a flag. Right. The Bible says we got to gather together. One thing we need to gather in is knowing exactly what Jesus looked like and who he died for. That's right. So now we about to find out what Jesus looked like. Last scripture for y'all. He said, black man with dreads, some close. Say that again. Well, we ain't the Christian church. Yeah, you know that. You know the Bible ain't got nothing to do with religion. Watch this. Read that. The book of Revelation. They say what? White man wrote this? You sure? What's your name, bro? What's your name? Yo, I'm gonna call you C. Go. C. I want y'all to pay attention. You like making money, don't you, C? We do? Let's bet. I got $500 for you. You prove to me that white people wrote this Bible, and I prove they didn't. We can bet. What you want to do? What's that? What's happening? You good? Can I show you one scripture that black people wrote this book? Okay. Y'all ever heard of Moses? Moses wrote the first 5 books of the Bible. Exodus 4 and 6. Yeah. Let's see what he looked like. Let's see what he looked like. It's $500 on there if y'all trying to get out. I got it. Come on, see? It's $500 on the floor. You know what that means. It's on the floor. Y'all don't want it. Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 4 and verse 6. And the Lord said furthermore unto him, put now thy hand into thy bosom. And he put his hand into his bosom.
He told Moses, put your hand in your shirt. Read.
And when he took it out, behold, his hand was leprous as snow.
When Moses put his hand in his shirt and he pulled it out, it was white as snow. Y'all with me? Read.
And he said, put thy hand into thy bosom again.
He said, put it back into your arm.
And he put his hand into his bosom again.
Read.
And plucked it out.
Moses took it back out
of his bosom. And behold, it was turned again as his other flesh.
So if Moses put his hand in his bosom, in his arm, pulled it out, it was white. He put it back because he asked God for a miracle. He put it back in and pulled it back out and went back to his original flesh. What was his flesh to begin with? Black. Moses wrote the first 5 books of the Bible. That's right. So the first 5 books of the Bible was written by who? See? A black man. Black man. We didn't make that up. Give me Psalms 1 and 5. King Solomon, the greatest man to ever walk the face of this earth. He had not. Now look, he had bushy locks like you. He had bushy locks just like you. Right. Yeah, he did. What color was he? Read.
Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5.
Read verse 1.
Verse 1, the Song of Songs, which is Solomon's.
Means Solomon wrote this. Read verse 5.
Verse 5. I am black.
What did Solomon say?
I am black.
What did Solomon say, see? So King Solomon was what color, y'all? He was a black man. That's right. Guess what? King Solomon wrote Song of Solomon. He wrote Ecclesiastes. He wrote Wisdom of Solomon. He wrote Proverbs. Woo! Give me Jeremiah 8:21. I gotta show you. Who wrote the book of Jeremiah? What'd you say, see? He said, what'd he say? He said a black man. Y'all see how it's shaping up? So whose book is this so far? Whose book are we reading about? Are we reading about white people history? Or are we reading about black people history? Oh, praise. Read that.
Jeremiah, chapter 8 and verse 21.
I don't know.
For the hurt of the daughter of my people and my hurt, I am black.
What did Jeremiah say?
I am black.
What color is Jeremiah? He wrote the book of Jeremiah. He's what color? Woo! Give me Job. You know what? 30 and 30. Who wrote the book of Job? I gotta get y'all color. Y'all never seen yourself in the Bible. Yeah. Remember, it said you have to gather yourselves together and learn these things. Right. As together, we have to understand. Grandma, that Bible wasn't written by white folk. It was written by black people. That's right. Job 30 and 30.
Job chapter 30 and verse 30.
I bet you, we're going there next.
My skin is black upon me.
What did Job say?
My skin is black upon me.
Hey, see, I got my 500. Got my 500, see? So Job was what color? Job was what color? So far, the people that wrote all these books, this is the book of Job, was what color people? Black people. Now let's get the greatest man that ever walked the face of this earth. What color was he? He gotta be something.
Got to be.
In the Christian church, they say he was all color. They said Christ didn't have no color. Then who the hell they hang on the cross? What color was he? What was it, chameleon? What color was he? Nope, they said nobody ever seen Christ.
That's what they say.
Then how did they grab him? Then who did they grab to take to the cross?
Make it plain,
They had to grab somebody.
That's right. Make it plain. That's right.
Let's get it. Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1.
I got 2 more scriptures for y'all.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
The root word of revelation means to reveal. John the Revelator is about to reveal what Jesus Christ looks like. That's fair? That's verse 10.
Verse 10. I was in
read verse 2.
Verse 2. Who bear record of the word of God and of the testimony of Jesus Christ.
Watch this.
And of all things that he saw.
That he what?
That he saw.
Because in the Christian church, they say John the Revelator was having a dream. He didn't really see Jesus. This said, John, write down everything that you saw.
Right.
So that means he's seen it.
That's
verse 10.
Verse 10. I was in the spirit on the Lord's day.
The Lord's day is today, the Sabbath.
And heard behind me a great voice.
Read it again. He heard what?
And heard behind me a great voice.
What's your name again, bro? Khalid. He said he heard behind him a great voice. If somebody call your name right now, hey Khalid, what you gonna do?
Turn around.
Make it plain. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when John the Revelator heard a voice, somebody said, hey yo, John. John the Revelator went to later. Who that is? And he seen somebody that looked just like the Son of Man. Now, y'all know each other? So if you ain't seen him, say y'all left again and you didn't see him no more for 18 years. Just a ballpark figure. When you see him at 18 years, you put it on the ground. Put it on the ground. When you see him at 18 years, you think you still know what he look like?
Maybe.
You gonna know what he look like. That's your homeboy.
Yeah.
You gonna be like, oh, hey, yo, Mike. I ain't saying your name, Mike. What's going on, bro? It's been a long time. You gonna know what they look like. Let me make it more plain. If you ain't seen your child in a long time, you gonna know what they look like when you, okay, there we go. So John the Revelator and Christ was cousins. Don't you think he know what his cousin looked like? Read. Give me verse 14.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Jesus Christ had white and woolly hair. Who on this earth got woolly hair? We do. I see. Who got woolly hair? See? We do. Read.
As white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
It said his eyes was like a flame of fire. What color is fire, Kay? Key. I don't want to mention name of it.
Orange is red.
Like a red, right? Whenever y'all seen this white image of so-called Jesus, his eyes was always what? Hazel, green, blue, but it was never what? It was never red. Jesus had red eyes because he drank wine in moderation. Yeah. So when Christ was going to feast days, Christ drank him a little bit of wine. Christ, you know Christ was dark skinned. He didn't get drunk. Christ got down though. Christ drank. What they say in the Christian church? Oh, you can't drink. You can't get drunk. Right. Christ himself was getting down a little bit. Y'all know Christ. Now, come on now. Y'all know how that is. Breathe.
And his feet.
And his what?
And his feet.
It said, Jesus Christ's feet. Is your feet the same color as the rest of your body? Yeah, it is. Maybe a little lighter because you got on shoes, hidden from the sun, but it's the same color as the rest of your body. Read.
And his feet like unto fine bread, as if they burned in a furnace.
If you burn anything in the oven, which is a furnace, what color does it come out? So what color was Jesus?
Black.
C. What color was, hey, C. What color was Jesus? Come on, C. Hey, C. What color was Jesus? He's a black man according to the Bible. That's right. My 500's on the floor, C. Oh, you good? Okay, you good. You got yours? Mine's on the floor. I done got my car. I need to pay some bills. So, last scripture. If all the people that wrote the Bible were black people, the greatest man that ever walked the earth that died on the cross for the sins of one people, not everybody. He only died for us. the children of Israel. If he's a black man, you look like your father? What about you? What about you, see? You look like your father? Watch out, see? Y'all look like your father? If Christ is a black man, what do you think his father looks like? Christ's father is who? No, Jesus Christ's father is who? God, the Most High. So if Christ is black, what do you think God looks like? They say God a puff of smoke. Am I lying? They say God a puff of smoke. Does the Bible say what God looks like? Hey, bro. Does the Bible say what God like? You. Does the Bible say what God looks like? Come on, bro. It ain't a hard question. Hey. You answer harder questions than that when you playing 2K. Come on, bro. You answer harder questions than that when you in school. What? You don't go, how old are you? Huh? Okay, well, that's fair. What color is God? Because we out here to save our people. You my people. We the same people. We go through the same thing. He white? Okay. He said he white. Watch this. Read.
The book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 9.
Watch this, see?
I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
The Ancient of Days is God. Watch this.
Whose garment was white as snow.
So God had on an all-white garment. Y'all listen, King? God had on an all-white garment. Read.
And the hair of his head.
And the what?
And the hair of his head, like the pure wool.
God got in woolly hair. Our people. So what color, if Christ is black, and God said in Genesis 1, make man in our image, if we are in the image of him, and Christ is black, then what image is God? What color is he? So according to the Bible, God is a black man.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is